the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions in this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success, Krishna Prema. Okay. Once again, I thank everyone for joining Bhakti Sangha conference call today. Let us move on to our next session, which is Srimad Bhagavatam class. May I know all have joined the call this morning?
Hare Krishna, Padma Sakhi Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Aditi Devi Dasi in Canada.
Hare Krishna, Aditi Mataji, Danvat Pranam, all goes to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padmasaki Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharajas, and all glories to the assembled devotees. This is Tiffany in Pennsylvania. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Tiffany Mataji, Danvat Pranam, all goes to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Pyare Krishna, Pyare Krishna.
Anybody else would like to introduce themselves?
Hare Krishna, this is Kakar Krishnadas from Chennai. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to all the Guru Maharaj and all glories to all the devotees of Bhakti Sangha. Thank you very much for other Guru. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Sukakar Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, all goes to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for joining the call. Very happy to see you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for your blessings.
Hare Krishna, Padma Sakhi Mataji, all glories Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajis. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devi Dasi from Nala.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all goes to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. This is Hari Radha from Washington, D.C., Fairfax, Virginia. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, is it Hari Radha name? Did I get it correct?
Mataji, yes, Mataji. Shri Hari Radha, Shri Hari Radha.
Hare Krishna, Shri Hari Radha Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri Guru and Gauranga and all the assembled devotees. Yashomati from Chicago.
Hare Krishna, Yashomati Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandavat Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharajas and all the devotees here. This is Ekaradika Lila Devidasi. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Ekaradika Ladhini Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Is there anybody who wanted to introduce?
Hare Krishna, Padma Sakhi Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. Looks like very busy in India. She lost her voice. Please take care. Thank you so much for joining the call, despite your busy schedule. Hare Krishna, waiting for your arrival.
Hare Krishna. Please accept.
Oh, Mataji, the voice was not clear, but thank you so much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padma Sakhi Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Shri Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Shama Gauri Devi Dasi from Charlotte.
Hare Krishna, Shyama Gauri Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, always to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna. Okay, I think. Anybody else wants to introduce themselves? Otherwise, we'll move on to the next session. Anybody else? Okay. So I welcome, once again, welcome to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. Today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Kamal Lochan Prabhuji to enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th canto, 5th chapter, verse number 29 and 30. So before Prabhuji joins, is Prabhuji there? I think he's not there. Okay. So before Prabhuji joins, would like to request Raj Prabhu to give a brief introduction about Prabhuji. Raj Prabhuji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanva Pranam to you and all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, Shri Guru and Gauranga. Mataji, is my voice, I'm audible, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji,
Yes,
it's very clear.
yes.
There was some issues the other day. Thank you, Mataji. This is a very brief introduction for our very dear speaker, His Grace Kamal Lochan Prabhuji. Prabhuji was born in Mysore in a Madhva Brahmin family in 1973. Was brought up in Andhra Pradesh in a very orthodox family where he developed a natural taste for inquiry in the mysteries of God's creation. Passed out of Marine Engineering Research Institute, Calcutta in 1994, Prabhuji in the college as he joined as a cadet and came in touch with devotees of International Society of Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON. He found that all the unanswered questions were completely satisfied in the books of Srila Prabhupada. Still, as an engineering student, he studied Bhagavad Gita 5 times and mastered the Gaudiya Vaishnava Vedanta philosophy in a short period of 2 years and was initiated into Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya by His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Prabhuji joined the Merchant Navy as an engineering officer and worked for 3 years. During this time, he felt the urge to teach the message of Gita to children and youth who were misguided by consumerism. So he gave up his lucrative job and joined ISKCON Mira Road, where he was promoted as the vice president of ISKCON Mira Road within a year and is currently the co-president of ISKCON Mira Road. Prabhu's only concern is that the children and youth should understand the moral and spiritual values as enunciated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Prabhu's life is dedicated to teaching children and youth. Amazing. Over to you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Dhanva Pranam.
Thank you for reading that beautiful introduction about Prabhuji. Really very, very appreciative about Prabhuji thinking about children. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. I think Prabhuji is not on the call yet. Is he there, Mataji?
No, Mataji, he's not there.
Should I sing one song? This Jiva Goswami's discipline, so will Jaya Nilo Premodono? Jaya Nilo Premodono Koruna Prabhu Jaya Nilo Premodono Karuna Prabhu Hello Prabhu Kothai Gela Acharya Thakur Kahamura. So, Hare Krishna. Okay, I'll stop.
Very beautiful song, Sukakar Krishna Prabhuji. One of everybody's favorites. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam.
So, Prabhuji is here. Hare Krishna Kamal Lochan Prabhuji, Dhanvat Pranam, all grace to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving your valuable time and association to us this morning and enlightening us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam. Please take over the call, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Naram Chaiva Narottam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtikim. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 6, Chapter 5, text number 30. Dakshayanaha Samsmuta Gadato Nigamam Mama Anvichata Anupadavim Bhratranam Bhatravatsala Dakshayana Samsmruta Dakshayana Samsmruta Gadato Nigamam Mama Anvichhatanu Padavim Bhratranam Bhatravatsala Dakshayanaha, O sons of Prajapati Daksha, Samshrunuta, please hear with attention. Gadataha, who I am speaking. Nigamam, instructions. Mama, my. Anvichata, follow. Anupadavim, the path. Bhatranam, of your brothers. Bhatravatsalaha, O you who are very much affectionate to your brothers. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O sons of Daksha, please hear my words of instruction attentively. You are all very affectionate to your elder brothers, the Haryashava. Therefore, you should follow their path. Purport. Narad Muni encouraged Prajapati Daksha, second group of sons, by awakening their natural affinity for their brothers. He urged them to follow their older brothers if they were at all affectionate towards them. The family affection is so strong, and therefore Narad Muni followed this tactic of reminding them of their family relationship with the Haryashavas. Generally, the word Nigama refers to Vedas, but here Nigama refers to the instructions contained in the Vedas, Srimad Bhagavatam. Contained in the Vedas. Srimad Bhagavatam says, Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam. The Vedic instructions are like a tree, of which Srimad Bhagavatam is the ripened fruit. Narada Muni is engaged in distributing this fruit, and therefore instructed Vyasadeva to write this Mahapurana, Srimad Bhagavatam, for the benefit of ignorant human society. Anarthopashavanam sakshat bhakti vaduchade lokasya vajaranto vidvans chakre sattva samtam. The material miseries of the living entity which are superfluous to him can be directly mitigated by linking process of devotional service. But the mass of people don't know this. And therefore, the learned Vyasa compiled this Vedic literature, which is in relation to the supreme truth. People are suffering because of ignorance and are following a wrong path for happiness. This is called anartha. These material necessary activities will never make them happy. And therefore, Narada instructed Vyasa to record the instructions of Srimad Bhagavatam. Vyasadeva actually followed Narada and did this. Srimad Bhagavatam is the supreme instruction of the Vedas. Galitam phalam, the ripened fruit of the Vedic Vedas in Srimad Bhagavatam. Nomajnanamirandasya jnananjana shalakare chakshurun militam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya manobishtam stapitam yena bhutala swayam rupa kadamiham dadati swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uttapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Saganarita Shvishakanitamsya. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tattaganchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhana Sute Pranamami Haripriya. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Now, Narada is preaching to the second set of sons
Hare
produced by Daksha.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhuji, could you please also read 29th, Prabhuji? Missed that somehow.
29, no purport is there. So I'll just read that.
Translation. Thank you, Prabhu.
So Narada is trying to convert the second set of sons produced by Daksha. So for doing so, what is Narada doing? He is using yukti. That is why in the 29th verse, he says, Sukadeva Goswami tells Parikshit Maharaj, Iti tanapi rajendra praja sargadiyo munihi upetya narada praha vachaha kutani purvavat. The word used here is vachaha kutani. Vachaha kutani. Kutani, a very interesting word. Kutanati means you have something in the heart, something else you speak, something else you do. That is called Kutani. Iti tanapi Rajendra praja sargadiyo munihi. In this way, O Rajendra, O Parikshit, praja sargadiya. And what was the purpose of the second set of sons? The same purpose what the father had. The same purpose what their brothers had. What was it? Praja Sarga, to make children. And this great Muni, Narada, Upetya, he approached them. Narada approached them. Narada Praha, Vachaha, Kutani, Purvat. He also used some enigmatic words as it was spoken before. That is why it was very easy for Narada to convert the second set of sons. because he just had to use some yukti. And these sons of Daksha, sons of Daksha, second set of sons of Daksha, were known as Savalashavaha, Shavalashavas. So they went to Narayana Sarovara. I actually told before, where is Narayana Sarovar? One of the 5 Sarovaras which are not different from Krishna. It is the border of India, Pakistan, in Kutch area. There they started chanting one mantra. Om Namo Narayanaya Purushaya Mahatmane Vishuddha Sattva Dishnaya Mahahamsaya Dhimahi. Actually chanted one mantra, the Vedic mantra, the Gayatri kind of mantra. Om Namo Narayanaya Purushaya Mahatmane Vishuddha Sattva Dishnaya Mahahamsaya Dhimahi. Mahahamsa, Lord has been described as Mahahamsa, the star-like personality. Vishuddha Sattva Dishnaya. He is always situated in a transcendental abode. So when they are chanting this mantra, for the purpose of chanting this mantra was to beget progeny. So Narada thought, Daksha has created another set of sons, 1,000. Let me also convert them to Vaishnavas. Actually, when somebody becomes a Vaishnava, the parents are not very happy about it. The relatives are not very happy about it. When a person becomes a Vaishnava, the family members, somebody other will not be very happy about it. Or even the other family member is a Vaishnava, they will not be very happy to see he becoming a better Vaishnava. He says, okay, you should be happy in the material world also. At the same time, do some Krishna consciousness. You should not be so serious. The wife is very serious in Krishna consciousness, the husband is not very happy. The husband is very serious in Krishna consciousness and the wife is not so happy about it. So Daksha is actually a devotee. But is a previous offense. He's carrying the previous offense of offending Lord Shiva. In spite of all that atonement, in spite of Krishna coming and blessing, in spite of he chanting the wonderful prayers to glorify Lord Krishna, but still the resultant of the previous offense is still there. So he thought, if Narada has converted 10,000 of my children into Vaishnavas, he became very upset and then told, let me see, I'll create another 1,000. When Narada, he converted the next set of 1,000 also, he became very angry on Narada and then cursed Narada that he will not stay at one place. And he told, now let me see what you will do. I'll produce daughters. This is how the story goes. As a preacher of Krishna consciousness, one should be like Narada. Narada is the ideal preacher of Krishna consciousness. Sometimes people feel that when you are preaching Krishna consciousness, Bhagavatam, then you should be very soft, very mild. No, you should not be soft and mild. You should be very strong, at the same time intelligent. You cannot compromise in the principles of Bhagavatam. You should speak the same voltage, what Narada has set up. It is because of Narada, we have got this Bhagavatam in the present format. Without Narada's preachings, we would have got a Bhagavatam which is in a diluted format.
Haribol, it's only me or?
No, Prabhuji lost audio.
I can't hear him
He dropped off the
either.
call, I think.
I think Prabhuji is.
Narada intervened. Actually, Vyasa was not happy. in spite of writing all the Vedic literatures. 18 Puranas he had written, Mahabharata. Not only he had written Mahabharata, he had written Vedanta Sutras also. But still he was not very happy. We find the story in the first and the fourth chapter, of course followed by the fifth and the sixth chapter also, where Narada, where Vyasa is contemplating, sitting on the bank of river Saraswati in Badrikashram. What is the reason for my unhappiness? I have written all the Vedic literatures. I have written all the Puranas. I have written the Mahabharata. So what is the reason for my dissatisfaction? Last I was thinking this way. When I was thinking, he started contemplating. He said, I looked at the Vedas, the Guru, spiritual master, fire. I observed all the rules and regulations. And I written, Bharata Vipadeshe Nahi, Amnayatascha Pradashitaha. I written the Mahabharata, which actually shows the entire meaning of the Vedas. Darshate yatra dharmadihi stri shudradihi yatpita. I wrote the Mahabharata to show the meaning of the Vedas to stri shudras, those who are not problem with the internet today. Strange region, why is it so? Tatavi vatame diyo hi atma chaivatmana vibhu. He is contemplating within himself, Tatapi vatame diyo. Even though I've done all these things, all these wonderful literatures I've written, why am I not happy? So he was feeling asampannaha, not very much satisfied. And he said, because of my all the writings of literature, such high literature, still, why am I so unhappy about it? That is my case.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. The voice is breaking quite a bit.
Why is today? What is the problem with my internet? It's all fine.
Okay, Prabhu, it's good now.
What is the speed? I don't know. Every 1 minute it's going off. I don't know why. What is the reason for that? Just 1 minute. Let me see the speed.
Is it maybe because he's recording?
Taking problem. Should not be a problem with that. Why is it so? Anyhow, okay. Finishing. Why it should
Hare
be
Krishna, Prabhuji.
anyhow. happens quite frequently. Speed is quite good. It is 4.5 Mbps. It is sufficient, but what's happening with it gets cut again. Okay, let's see how it goes. Kimva Bhagavata Dharmana Prayana. Then he started thinking, oh, the cause of my dissatisfaction, is it because that I have not written the Bhagavad Dharma? I have not mentioned the Bhagavad Dharma or written the Bhagavad Dharma. Prayena Nirupitaha Priya Paramahamsanam Taivahi Achyuta Priya. Is it because I have not written Bhagavatam in its full form? So in this way, Vyasa was contemplating like this. By the time Narada arrived, he saw Vyasa. And Vyasa, he worshipped Narada like he would worship Brahma, Vidhivat. Avattam Sukamasinam Pasinam Bhrachavaha. He made Vyasa and Narada sit on an elevated platform.
Mataji, Madhuri Mataji, is it better if we call him?
Yeah.
Why? I think some
Hare
problems.
Krishna Prabhuji. Can you join from
What to do? Yeah, I can join very much now. The phone.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
they
you
call
can
me.
disconnect from this and join from other device.
Prabhuji, if you're recording, please stop it, Prabhuji, if it is there.
I'll disconnect. You call me from on my phone, this number.
Okay, I will call you, Prabhuji.
Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji. Can you hear, Prabhuji?
I can hear.
Yeah, but I am
Yes.
asking other devotees if
Yes,
they
Mataji. Yes. Yes,
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji. Yes, Prabhuji. It's very clear and loud. Thank you.
Okay, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, please continue. Prabhuji, please.
So then, Narada, Narada is going to teach Vyasa about the highest standard of Bhagavad Dharma. So then, when Narada saw Vyasa, he was feeling like laughing, but he controlled his laughter. So when you control your laughter, you feel as if you smile. So then, why was he laughing? Because he would be asking Vyasa some interesting questions. It is the way of Narada presenting Krishna consciousness. If you present Krishna consciousness in a very intelligent way, interesting way, it is very appealing to others. So it should be enigmatic. Like the word which is used in this verse is skutaha, putanati. Nati, putanati means something political like that. But it is the purpose of setting the standards of Krishna consciousness. Now here, Narada, he tells Vyasa, oh Vyasa, you are such a great personality. Parascharya Mahabhaga Bhavataha Kachidatmana Paradushyati Shariratma Manasa Ivava. Oh my dear Vyasa, you are Parascharya Mahabhaga because you are son of Parashara. Bhavata Kachidatmana Paridushyati Sharira Atma Manasa Ivava. Narada, he confused Vyasa by saying, can anybody be happy by considering the body to be the soul, by considering the mind to be the soul, can anybody be happy? By saying so, Narada, he told Vyasa that you have written so many literatures, Puranas, Mahabharata, everything. You have just made everybody think that we can be happy on the bodily platform. By thinking that your body can be happy, by thinking that the mind is happy. All the literatures are like that. Now, Vyasa told, no. I am not happy because I am not, maybe having not of lack of spiritual knowledge. Then Narada says, you have written spiritual knowledge also. Jigyasam susampanna vite mahadadbhutam. You have written Mahabharata in which so much knowledge is there. Not only that, you have written the Brahma Sutras, Kritavan Bhagavatam Yastam Sarvartha Paribhrimatam. You have written the Brahma Sutra. Jigyat Kavidiyantam Cha Brahma Sanatanam. You have written the Brahma Sutras or Vedanta Sutras also. But still, what is the reason for your unhappiness? Tatapi Svajastatana. In spite of all the great literatures what you have written, in spite of that, you are unhappy. Tatapi. Ojasti Atmana Akritartha Iva Prabhu. You are sitting as if you have not done anything. Then Vyasa surrenders to Narada and says, oh Narada, you are my spiritual master. Who knows better about the disciple than a spiritual master himself? You only tell me what is the reason for my unhappiness. Then Vyasa surrenders to Narada. Narada puts a bomb. He says, Vyasa, the reason for your unhappiness is this. Bhavata anuditaprayam yasho bhagavato manam yene vaso natushketa manyeta darshanam kilam. It's a bomb, this verse. He says, you may have written the pastimes of Krishna in many scriptures, but anuditaprayam, but you have not written the glories of Krishna continuously. Every verse, every page should have glories of Krishna and nobody, nothing else. Even though you have written a big philosophy in Vedanta Sutras, until unless the philosophy of Krishna consciousness or philosophy what you have written, if it doesn't lead a person to relish the pastimes of Krishna, then the philosophy is that darshanam kilam. Any knowledge which is devoid of achyuta bhavarjitam, nashopade jnanamanam niranjan, even though it is spiritual knowledge, but if it is devoid of achyuta, if it doesn't contain bhakti to Krishna, then all the spiritual knowledge is useless. Now, oh my dear Vyasa, what you have done is, by writing the Mahabharata and all the Puranas, in that you have mentioned Krishna's pastimes, is for true. But the amount of time, amount of verses, number of verses, glorifying dharma, just dharma, arthaka, moksha, you are not dedicated it to so many verses to pastimes of Krishna. Yatha dharmadayascha mune varyani kittitaha. Muni, oh Muni, Riya Anukittitaha. You should write a book in which there is every word and every akshara, every verse should glorify Krishna. You have glorified Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha so much in front of that glorification of Vasudeva Mahima, it's not much. That is why you should write a book called Bhagavatam, which is glorifying Krishna in every page, in every verse, in every word, in every akshara. Not only that, you have another mistake. The mistake is Not only mistake is also pardonable, but you have great offense to bhakti. In the Puranas, you have mentioned, by bhakti, you attain mukti. But you have to write a book in which even great muktas, or those who are liberated souls, they do bhakti. You have mentioned bhakti as a sadhana for mukti. You have made bhakti as sadhana and mukti as sadhya. That is your foolishness. You should write a book in which it mentions that even the muktas, they are eager to do bhakti. That is why Shukadeva Goswami, the four Kumaras, becomes very important personalities for Bhagavatam. Shukadeva Goswami is born liberated, but still he was attracted to the pastimes of Krishna. That is why Shukadeva Goswami becomes speaker of Srimad Bhagavatam, where a liberated soul like Shukadeva Goswami, he took all the endeavors to study Bhagavatam, and then he's speaking Bhagavatam, got attracted. Adita, Ruchira Leela, Krishna. Now somebody may say, or Vyasa says, oh, in Bhagavad Gita I told the liberated souls do bhakti. Brahma Bhut Prasannatmana Supinatam Kriti Swam Sarveti Bhuteshmat Bhaktim Lavate Param. The Narada says, no. You are there, I mentioned, only mentioned once. But I want that you should write a book in which these three things are there. Only Krishna is glorified, number one. Number two, he is glorified continuously and constantly in every verse, in every page. Number three, you should say that bhakti is beyond mukti. That is why you are muktas, they do bhakti. Then, what you have done? You have done a mess by writing all the Vedic preparations, by writing the Vedanta Sutras. You have confused people like anything. Because Nayat Vachastikram Hareyasho Jagat Pavitram Pragnita Karichit Padvayasam Kirtamasanti Manaka. You should know Manasa, those who are intelligent people, they say those words which are not connected to Krishna, or even though it may be very nicely presented, but it is not glorifying Krishna, Putrapadam, it is not decorated by Harir Yashaha, then Ushanti Manasa. It is considered to be what? Pilgrimage of souls. Where the swans don't enjoy those things. So in this way, Narada, he blasted Vyasa like him. He made all the works of Vyasa look so insignificant for Vyasa himself. Then he goes on saying further that they may say that I have written the Brahma Sutras. But these Brahma Sutras are so confusing. If there is no bhakti, if the great philosophy of Brahma Sutras is of no value. That is why I say, Naishkarmi apyachita bhavarditam nashobhate jnanamalam niranjanam. Even though it is a spiritual knowledge, jnanamalam niranjanam. But still, if bhakti is not there, then there is no use. And that is why Vyasa, Samadhinana Smara. You please do what I say, you go to Samadhi. So hearing instructions of Narada, Vyasa goes to Samadhi. And when Vyasa went to Samadhi, 7th chapter describes in the first canto, Bhakti Yoge Namanasi Samyak Panite Male Pashat Puritam Purnam Maya Gavashrayam. Vyasa in his pure devotional service in the prayer he could see Krishna Puritam Purnam, Krishna with Radharani, along with Radharani, all the Sakhis. He saw Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda, cowherd boys, the entire Vrindavan. He could see everything, and he could see Maya standing behind Krishna. So we got the Bhagavatam because of the mercy of Narada. Narada is preaching to Vyasa. Narada is such an expert preacher. He preaches to Mridari, and he preaches to Vyasa, he preaches to Chitraketu, he preaches to all kinds of people. And when he's preaching to different kinds of people, he uses special yukti, special intelligence. So yukti is a very interesting, important thing for every preacher of Krishna consciousness. When you are teaching to children, you have to speak in a different way. Same thing, without reducing any voltage, no dilution. When you speak to somebody who is from a small village in India, you speak the same thing in a different way. It's called yukti. So Narada has preached to all categories of people, children, Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj. Every time Narada speaks, he uses yukti. He uses a special, he adds a special flavor to it in preaching Krishna consciousness. That is why this verse says, Vachaha, or the previous verse, 29th verse says, Vachaha Kutani Purvat. Kutani. Kutani means, Prabhupada translates as enigmatic. Just imagine, Vyasa who wrote Mahabharata, who wrote Brahma Sutras, Vedanta Sutras, and Narada going and blasting him like anything, saying that you confuse people. What all you written before is nothing but the pilgrimage of crows. Just imagine saying something like that. And telling Vyasa that what Bhagavatam you have written, change that Bhagavatam. So Narada is such a wonderful, perfect teacher. When he met Dhruva Maharaj, he said, Dhruva Maharaj, hey, what are you doing? Go back home, don't go and do tapasya. It's not good for you. Then Dhruva Maharaj told him, if you tell me how to get the biggest king now to find God, you tell me, otherwise I got my own way. I'll take my own way. Then Narada, he gave him mantra diksha. Then Dhruva Maharaj attained perfection of life. Prahlad Maharaj in the home, Narada is preaching to them. Oh, wherever Narada goes, this is what he does. He makes them complete Krishna conscious. Make them complete Krishna conscious. And we will be speaking to Vyasa in this particular section of the sixth chapter of first canto of Bhagavatam. Because the instructions given by Narada, Vyasa went into trance. When he went into trance, he could see the entire Golok Vrindavan. Then he saw Krishna, behind Krishna, who is there? Maya. Then what is this Maya doing? He could see Yaya Sammoto Jiva. This Maya is building all the living entities. Yaya Sammoto Jiva. Atmanam Trigunaatmakam Paropi Manute. Artam Chavipatyate. The Jiva is accepting this body to be the soul. Paropi Manute, even though it's transcendental to the modes of nature, the Jiva is accepting that Manute accepted that I am this body. This is the problem with the Jiva. This is anartha, first anartha. This anartha, one anartha manifests into many, many forms. Like Asat Krishna, Aparada, Tatta Vibrama, Pradeda Orbalya. 4 forms. Again, these 4 forms together, 4 forms. Anarthas goes on increasing. Then Narada, Vyasa, he saw the only way by which this anarthas can be destroyed is what? Anartho, Vasavanam, Sakshat, Bhakti, Vodoktaje. The anarthas which are not actually Jiva's original nature, these are additions. Accrued nature, anartha. Anartha means something which has no artha, no meaning, useless, nonsense. So that can be destroyed only by anarthopashamanam sakshat bhakti yogamadukshade, only by bhakti. And that is why what did Vyasa do? Anarthopashamanam sakshat bhakti yogamadukshade lokasya vajananto. People were not knowing this. Vidwan chakre sapasamitam. And this Vidwan, Vyasa, he wrote this Mahabharata as a Srimad Bhagavatam. Now somebody may say, you are already written one Bhagavatam. Why did Vyasa write another Bhagavatam? Yes. What did he do? After the instructions of Narada, Vyasa edited this Bhagavatam. Kritvanukramya Atmajam. Vyasa he edited. He changed the Bhagavatam which had originally written into the present format. So it is the mercy of Narada we are receiving this Bhagavatam in the present format with its highest voltage. Narada is the highest voltage preacher. And that is why Bhagavatam began Nigama Kalpataro Galitam Palam. Whole Vedic literature can be compared to a wish-fulfilling, desired tree. But this Bhagavatam is what? It is Galitam Phalam. It is a fruit which has neither the seed nor the skin. Every fruit has a skin, has some seed in it, which we reject. But Bhagavatam is such a fruit which has no seed, it has no skin. It is Amrita Dharma Samyutam Vivatu Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhurtago Rasika Bhuvi Bhavukaha. Third verse of Srimad Bhagavatam. So, Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam. It is ripened fruit, not just ordinary fruit. If you want mango, somebody gives a mango, but it is not ripe, unripe mango. Can you eat it? You cannot taste it. But this Bhagavatam is a ripened mango, and this ripened mango is to be drunk. Galitam Phalam Amrita Gravasamyitam. It is Grava. Grava means it is liquidated form. It is a soggy form. So what you should do? You should drink it. How you should drink? How long you should drink? Galitam Phalam Sutamukat Amrita Gravasamyitam. Because it is flowing from the mouth of Sukadeva Goswami, like a river, you drink it. Pibata, a direct instruction. Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam. Rasam Alayam. Very interesting. As much as Krishna is full of rasa, Bhagavatam is also full of rasa. It's full of rasa. Rasamalayam. When people saw Krishna, they could see Krishna as Akhila Rasamrita Murti. That is how Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu defines Krishna. And Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu is Krishna, you should say Akhila Rasamrita Murti. In whom all the rasas are manifest, in whom is embodiment of rasa, from whom you can drink all the rasas. Rasa means the pleasure derived from relationships. Shanta, Dasya, Bhakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. All the five rasas, including secondary seven rasas, all are there in Krishna. And since Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna, all the Dvadash rasas, 5 plus 7, they are present in Srimad Bhagavatam. So Bhagavatam was never presented like this before. Even Vyasa could not present Bhagavatam. It is because of Narada. Bhagavatam reached its highest voltage, but it was hidden. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared and the Sad Goswamis appeared. Before that also, before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, people spoke Bhagavatam, but not the voltage in which the Gaudiyas speak Bhagavatam. They see Bhagavatam as Rasamalayam. Like when people saw Krishna, they released all kinds of love. Allah Nama Naravaraha. Srinam Murtinam Murtiman, when Krishna along with Balaram entered the arena where they were about to fight with Tanura and Mustika, everybody saw Krishna according to their own consciousness. Ballanam Ashneer, all the great wrestlers, they saw that Krishna is like a thunderbolt. They experienced Bhayanaka Rasa. Vinam Naravaraha. Only when they saw Krishna, they experienced Adbhuta Rasa, Naravaraha. Srinam Murtiman. The ladies saw Krishna as a cupid because they are in Madhuri Rasa. Gopanam Kajano. All the Gopas, they saw Krishna in the Vatsalya Rasa. Asatam, Itibujam, Shasta. All the kings who were Asatam, those who were in cruel kings, they saw him as Shasta. Vivaktha. Savitro Shishuhu. Savitraha Shishuhu. They saw Krishna in the Vatsalya Rasa. All the Pitro, all the elderly people. Kutir Bhojakater Bhayanak Rasa. Virad Avisham Vivaktha Rasa. Pattam Param Yoginam Shantas. Vrishninam Paradeva Deti Vidito Rangam Gata Sagraja. Some people saw Krishna in Dasi. So Krishna is full of rasa. In this way, Bhagavatam is also rasa. Full of all different rasa. That is why it is known as, Bhagavatam is known as Amrita Dravasamyutam Pribhata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam. And what is the meaning of this word Alayam? Alaya means Aparyantam Laya. You go on hearing Bhagavatam till you're tired, and after that also you hear. You go on hearing Bhagavatam till you die. Laya also means death. And then after that also, next life. You go on hearing Bhagavatam till you are liberated, and after liberation also. You go on hearing Bhagavatam till you faint in love for Krishna, and again you wake up. Then you continue hearing Bhagavatam. That is why Bhagavatam is known as Rastamala. And who is the reason for it? To bring this Bhagavatam to this voltage, this kind of voltage? That is Narada. So Srila Prabhupada in the purport, she is actually glorifying Narada. He is glorifying Narada Muni for teaching the second set of children of Daksha. And for that, Narada, he did not have to do much struggle because he already done struggle. He just told, oh, you love your brothers so much, you just follow what your brothers have done. That's all. Yukti. Everybody has affection for someone in this world. Some affection will be there. So use that affection for progressing in Krishna consciousness, for teaching Krishna consciousness. So like that we find even many places in the Bhagavatam using affection for a person's growth in Krishna consciousness. Mr. Ketu had affection for the child. Narada, he spoke so much of philosophy. But still he could not understand. So Narada thought, there is no way I can make in Krishna consciousness. He has affection for his son, so I will make the dead son speak. So Narada, he makes the son speak. Everybody has their affection for the child. So when the child spoke Krishna consciousness, Chitraketu got transformed. So using affection for someone, using somebody's affection for someone For their progress in Krishna consciousness is an act of tact. You should be very tactful. Narada was very tactful. He said to these sons of Lochan, he said, "Hey, what are you doing here? You know that your brothers, please hear to me very attentively. Nachayana samshruta. Hear very attentively. Kadato nigamam mama. What I am speaking very nicely here. These instructions. Anmichada anupadavim pataha. Anmichada, just follow what your brothers have done. Mratrinam Ratravatsalaha. You have great affection for your brothers. I can understand. So just follow what your brothers have done. And he just told what all happened between him and the brothers. That's all. Nothing much he had to instruct. All the 10 enigmatic words he must have repeated to these people also. And they also left to become Vaishnavas. All those brothers, they know the religious principle that we just have to follow our procedures. My elder brothers are like acharyas for us. So that we just go and then become sannyasis. So just imagine wholesale teaching. 10,000 mass conversions. 1,000 converted sannyasis. It's so difficult to make one Brahmacharya call youth preaching. And after so much of endeavor, the boy says, yes, Prabhuji, I'm just joining you. After some time, just say, no. Oh, my mother, my father, oh, they have placed my property, I'm educated, they invested so much money, and they go back. But here, expertise of Narada. That he has a wide spectrum of audience, and without compromising the highest voltage of Bhagavatam, he speaks to any kinds of audience, and that is called Yukti. And that is called Kutani Puruvat Vajaha Kirtani. So we stop here. Any questions, please to ask.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam, Prabhu. One second. Stop. Amazing class, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhuji. All glories to Narada Muniji. All glories to Shashukdev Goswami. Amazing class. You were saying at the start, we should do anything to preach Krishna consciousness. And then I was kind of laughing. Your line fell off, but of course, thanks to Shamagori Mataji. Over the phone, you gave the class, Prabhu. Amazing. I love the words you said. Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam. Of course, Prabhu. Bhagavatam is so sweet. It's just a ripened fruit. We all relish it, Prabhuji. Especially in the association of devotees like you are, Prabhu. Of course, you give such an amazing class. I love the purport where you were saying how Krishna is being seen in different rasas by different devotees. Many times we ask what rasa we are in or what rasa we should be in, but certainly all the acharyas and our guru says, just keep doing bhakti and one day Krishna will reveal you the rasa, not worry about the rasa. So thank you so much, Prabhu. Just amazing class, beautiful class, Prabhu. Thank you for being so patient, Prabhu, and staying with us, Prabhu. Our very dear His Grace Sukha Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Raj Prabhu. Thank you very much.
Krishna.
Amazing class as told by Raja Prabhu. Prabhuji, I got one question. Can I ask?
Yeah.
Kamal Lochan Prabhu. Now, hearing so many things, then we are hearing about Nama Mahima, about the chanting, and now about Bhagavatam Mahima. So, Nama Mahima, while hearing it is nice, but chanting, that interest is not coming. But Srimad Bhagavatam, it is relishing, we can hear, we can read, more than reading, listening, like you are great devotees when you and you really get the rasa is coming. But chanting rasa is not coming. What is to be done? I think chanting Nama is Krishna and Bhagavatam is Radharani. So Radharani we are like, but Krishna not, we are not able to attract him, or we are something wrong somewhere. I want your answer, Prabhuji.
Madhuri is somebody.
Am I audible? It was listen, Raj Prabhu, whether my voice was okay. It came out.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji is giving answer.
Prabhu. Yes, Madhuri. Thank you, Madhuri.
In the book called Radhari Kadambari, which is an extension of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur talks about ruchi, taste. He says there are two kinds of taste, ruchi. One is natural taste. Other is taste because of some accompanying instruments, etc., etc. So sometimes people say the same thing, that when we hear Bhagavatam from somebody who is a good speaker, we relish. When we sit in the kirtan, we relish. But when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra in the japa, we don't relish. It is actually, we are not relishing the kirtan, we are relishing the instruments, we are relishing the raga in which the person is singing. We are actually not relishing Bhagavatam, we are relishing the person's eloquence or whatever you may, charisma or whatever you may call it. That is also good, but that is not the real taste. The real taste is when we chant Hare Krishna mantra, we experience rasa from Krishna Nama. Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. And that taste comes, that taste is not coming because of senses, aparada. Aparada which you have done in the previous life, maybe in this life, we don't know. So we should not take the taste which is coming because of accompanying instruments. A person, because of his throat is good. No, the name itself is sweet. We experience the sweetness of the name, sweetness of Bhagavatam. That it requires sadhana. Sadhana is association of devotees, not alone. So when you sit and associate devotees, especially serve the devotee, all the offenses are nullified. So Krishna becomes pleased by you seeing you serving the devotees. And that makes us experience the actual taste, actual ruchi. This is actually secondary ruchi because we are attracted to the secondary features. When some devotees are in your group of devotees also maybe there, when you say, why are you join Bhagavatam? You ask, who is giving the class? Gone. So it is not who is giving the class. The class is on Bhagavatam. It is not who is singing. What is being sung is Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So it takes a long time of serving Vaishnava to come to the position of the actual ruchi, that is actual taste, not the secondary taste. So what is my answer?
But Prabhu, just what you said is that we say that suppose Kamal, Lochan, Prabhu, very good. We always have an impression that, this class will be like this. But there is also like a mother feeding a child. She has got a different technique. Just giving in the mouth or just make it nice and just show some trick. So we are all children. We are all spoiled children. So we get the taste only when it is done in the way the child wants. No, as you said that there are offenses, there are sadhana problem and all. But it is not only that the person who is speaking or the style or the voice or anything. It is the content going in the proper way and hitting our soul. The Bhagavatam, when you tell anybody speaking, if it is a proper message spoken in the proper way, it touches the heart. But chanting is not touching the heart. And chanting, we are doing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. But somehow we want to finish the 16 rounds. That it is not Vardhanam. It's not Anandam, Vardhanam, Pratipadam. But for Sankirtan, it is there. Suppose some big Kirtan and Mridanga, as you said, is again enjoying the tune and instrument. But only in the Sadhu Sangha we can release. Alone, if you chant, just we want Hare Krishna. It's not that that is what is that? Always anitya nimit. What is that? Every time chanting, but then the sloka in Bhagavad Gita that Satatam Kirtayantomam. That is only reading, understanding, but not able to do that. How to do that? I'm having clicker, I'm having beat, but somehow it is not happening. So I'm really worried how to make 64 rounds, 108 rounds. People are doing 192 rounds. When 1620 is just becoming just somehow finish that. So that is a big problem, and I want all your blessings and prayers.
Yeah, that is true. We get blessings for him.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay.
Thanks for your blessings.
Thank you. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu, for the beautiful question, and thank you, Prabhu, for the beautiful answer. Certainly, the only way to save is the association of devotees and continue reading Srimad Bhagavatam. As they say, jaundice, you keep drinking, Ganega juice, and then jaundice will go. Thank you. Thank you, Prabhu. Srila Prabhupada ki. Prabhuji, there is another question from our Jyoti Mataji.
Prabhuji has disconnected.
Oh, Prabhuji is disconnected.
Yeah, Prabhuji said we'll stop here.
Oh, okay. Jyoti Mataji, sorry, Prabhuji is disconnected. Yes, you must have heard. So you can ask your question next time, please. So dear devotees, thank you all for attending. Thank you all for being so patient and staying back with the Prabhuji, even though the call was over the phone. But overall, it was very good quality. We all heard the class. Thank you, Shamagori Mataji, for jumping in and connecting Prabhuji to the call. So dear devotees, let us still pay our obeisances to Prabhuji, who is in Bombay, and then let us glorify Srimad Bhagavatam. Vancha kalpataru bhashya
Kripa sindhu panatanam pavanebhyo namo namaha.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Grace Kamal Lochan Prabhu ji ki jai. Sant Koti Vaishnav Vrinda